Up next, Arrow's Viper. We got winds in the teens too, so I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I think it'll be fine. All right. That was worry one, the takeoff. Let's get her down. Worry. There, my hat was coming off. And I hated taking my hand off the throttle. Ah!
Time remaining 4 minutes.
She's up there. I apologize. It's just wanting to climb in this wind. I might have my battery back a little bit too. I think I got my battery back, my little 1300 4-cell back just a little further than normal. Because normally I have it right where I can close the lid, and I think I moved it back. Maybe, you know, I'm talking, you know, like maybe 2.5 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, right in, not a 1/2 inch, but it's a good upwind turn. I hadn't flown in this strong of winds in a while.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
I usually chicken out. I'll say, oh, I'm not going to fly the Viper, I'm not going to risk it. And I am completely with the new camera, and I bought a sound system so I can walk and talk. And it wasn't the cheapest one. That's all I'll say. It wasn't that bad. But just need a camera operator. If you live in Lower Alabama, you like RC, you want fresh air, you want sunshine, you want to play with a doodle. I kept the speed up on that just because it's gusty.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right, let's get a 4. Get a 4-speed fast pass in. There we go. Let's come out of it. Throttle. Bring her back down. I smell smoke. I smell pine logs burning. All right, let's check the landing gear. Landing gear look good.
Timer stop. Timer start. Timer stop.
Look at a fishtailing from the wind. I could have done a touch and go there. I kept the power on pretty much to get it down so it wouldn't stall out. And I got kind of lucky, the wind kind of let up a little bit there. Whew. Man, that was a nerve-wracking flight.
Motor off.
Whenever you fly these big EDFs, you should have a motor off, because you never know. It might blow your cigar out when it takes off like that. But man, whew. Now that was fun. That was a fun little flight. A little nervy on the takeoff, and I was sweating the landing a little bit. But you know, that's just because it's a little bit windy out here. There's the Tukester. He's being a good boy. He really is. I hear somebody zipping a chainsaw. Yeah, man, we've had a cold spell. Today's the first nice day of this cold spell that we had this week. It's supposed to get up to 60s today, but I don't know. It feels like it's in the 50s. I'm just wearing a sweatshirt and I'm not even the least bit cold in the wind. I was chilled earlier, but the Avanti flight got my blood going. So I just knocked our boiled peanuts over. And of course I have the lid off. Oh well, I'll fix that mess up. There's what the boiled peanuts look like. You buy them in a cup. It's like, this one's like $2.92 at Bob's Famous Boiled Peanuts. We've eaten some of them. We're gonna eat some more here in a second. Tuco likes them. I like them. They're not for everybody, but here in Lower Alabama, it's pretty much a crying shame. There's where I had my 4-cell 1300 3S, and I think I normally have it up just a little bit further. I had it back, but it didn't feel like it was tail heavy. Jeez, hang on. It didn't feel tail heavy in the least bit. It's going to get a battery reading here. I had 430, so I threw for like 320 is all I flew on that flight. I threw 320, and there's the battery usage. 52% for your percentage lovers. 386, 386, 3866. So there you go. It was a good flight. Again, that's Tuco. This is Jeff, and we're in Lower Alabama, baby. Liberty Landing, north of Dothan, Alabama, south of Abbeville, near Headland. Tuco, can you say goodbye? Tuco, bye-bye. Woo, 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 woo.